a nice trip overall, even though it did make me feel like I was 75 years old and I can't tolerate fun anymore. I also it was kind of nice, I'll say this, not to like fucking, but there was this moment where I was like on Space Mountain or something, and I was like, this is one of the last completely apolitical art forms. Like, there's no way
theme parks?
I was like, we're just on a ride, everyone's moving really fast, everyone's screaming really loud together, and we're all just having fun. You know?
I get that.
There's a kind of unifying thing about being on this car with all these strangers and everyone just having these like totally involuntary reactions of joy and fear and tension and all of that. Country Bears Jamboree is a little problematic. I mean, that gets into like tricky territory. But most of the attractions are nice, kind of bipartisan, just human experiences, even if I feel like I'm 75 and I can't do it anymore. So I'm going to play this audio.
Okay.
But before I do, I come bearing gifts from the land of Pandora.
Okay, here we go.
The natives and their traditions. They passed on to me 2 things. I said, I have 2 friends. And they said, you are one of the 2 friends, right? And I said, yes. And one of the 2 friends that I'm right now referencing is one of those 2 friends. The other friend is a different friend. He's not one of the 2 friends, but he's a great friend. And don't take that as any sort of backhanded slam against him. Ben.
Yeah, what's up?
There is a tradition among the Navi to drink the juice of the bean every morning.
Oh, sure.
And then yell out the ceremonial chant, "Pow, I sheet my pants."
Okay.
And so I got for you, in order to drink the ceremonial juice of the bean, straight from the land of Pandora, far too intricately wrapped. Jesus, there's another fucking layer. It is a mug representing...
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The floating mountains.
The floating mountains of Pandora. It's a floating mountains mug.
Oh my God. Wow.
This thing is... Ooh, it's actually substantial.
It's a good mug.
This is a great mug.
It's also sort of like asymmetrical, you know what I mean?
It's a great mug.
A weird sort of knobbly mug.
A nice ceramic mug. Now, David, I know you've been reckoning with your own mortality recently. Not to put you on blast. You crossed into 30 recently.
Not that recently.
Join the New York Film Critics Circle.
True.
You know, you're questioning the next stage of your life.
Right.
And, you know, you have a house where you live.
Uh-huh.
But a house is not a home without a family.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to put any pressure on you, but it's maybe time to take on that added responsibility. So, David... Straight from Pandora.
Oh my God.
An infant of the land.
Give me this thing.
Wrapped in a traditional blanket. Describe to the listener what you're holding. Hey, careful.
Now, actually, I have a question. Like, do we see Avatar babies in the movie?
No,
we don't at all,
we
do we?
No.
Maybe in the like...
Okay, a little neck support there, please. Okay, thank you.
So this is a Baby Navi. It's got a little Velcro blanket.
Wrapped in a blankie.
Wrapped in a blankie. Good point. It's got a big old smile.
Yeah, he's happy to see you, David. You're his new daddy.
It's got a mohawk, basically, like kind of little straight line tuft.
He's a punker.
Kind of basically looks like a baby Nightcrawler, a Bamf.
Yes. Yeah, he looks a little bit like a Bamfer. Yeah.
Little tail.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pretty big tail, actually. Oh, it's actually wearing like a loincloth.
Yeah, well, you're not going to see its baby dick. Get out of here, you fucking pervert.
God. All right. It's beautiful.
Where are you going to put that in your apartment, David?
Well, in a crib. He has to buy a crib.
I just saw how much this cost. And I believe the word sticker shock. And then...
Tax deductible, baby.
The weirdest part is...
It's a charitable donation.
There's a tag, right?
Uh-huh.
With like a picture of like what a baby Navi like really looks like, I guess, because it's terrifying. It does not look like this.
Baby Navi in real life apparently looks like Tom Sizemore.
Like, no shit. And like also this picture of the baby Navi has braids and this does not have braids.
No, because he's a punker.
Yeah. Very cool.
A lot of cool items at the gift shop. They also had, you could buy your own e-crown that you put on your shoulder. You could squeeze it and the wings would flap. They also have a booth where you can make your own Navi action figure that's supposed to look like you, but I don't think the technology is very good, so I didn't get it because it was very expensive and it didn't look like the people who come in.
Yeah, so were those our gifts?
So, yes, those are our gifts.
We're all done, okay.
And now we're going to go to audio, straight from the source, the land of Pandora.